Welcome back, guys, to a new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we need to continue our symmetrical triangle formation here on specifically XRP. We've been tracking this for a couple of days now. We're trying to see where the breakout could be moving, tweaking, adjusting these charts. We said yesterday here that we had about 2 points of confirmation. 1, 2. We're looking at this next one to possibly be the third. It seems like if we slightly move this down, we can kind of get that here, which is all right. We're trying to find where this technical indicator could end here. You can see how we have a very solid resistance up top here, price ceiling within XRP, where we've tried breaking through it on multiple occasions and we've had no luck. But the uptrend, the support on the floor, we haven't had luck necessarily just yet with where these supports are. We're trying to find that. It's a very solid resistance. The support we're still working for, but you can see overall it kind of makes this kind of higher low, lower high pattern that eventually is going to get sandwiched, filled in, build up pressure, and pop. And that's what we're looking for here. Towards middle to end of September is where we expect to see that movement. But until then, we could, trade inside of here. Like, there's a good chance XRP now will see a reversal back up before we correct lower. But I'll talk about more of this in a minute with you. Overall, we are on a downtrend though, so it'll be interesting to see where we move to. We are at the end of it, so maybe we'll break through, but there's a lot to go over. Like I said, we're also going to be looking at Solana here inside another symmetrical triangle. We're going to look at Ethereum in a descending broadening wedge, Bitcoin forming some sort of consolidation. At this point, there's really no new technical indicator, at least one that I've noticed where we could use as a means of support or reference here. It's like way too early. I don't know. We can delete some of this stuff. This is a bit older here, but we are forming something. We just can't figure out just yet what exactly it is. We don't have enough technical indicators to give us that that hard line to follow here. We're also going to be looking at the stock market, which I also believe is forming something very strange, very peculiar, however you want to call it. You can clearly tell there is a solid resistance up top. There is a solid support here as well. We are filling in the gap. We are forming something that at some point is going to pop. And hopefully it yields the results that we want. You can see the consolidation has pretty much been at about 57. So at some point, it's going to have to make a decision. Like, it's not even worth leaving these on because of how sideways we are moving here. And that's really what you got to consider. We pretty much came back up for a double top and we've been floating sideways here. Over a week of this consolidation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days now, just doing absolutely nothing but trading in this loop. It's uncommon. And more than likely, we are going to see a result very soon. Could be the start of next week, where we could see a pop up or a pop down. It's pretty much too early to tell from here. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before I dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a double rewards giveaway for those that want to test out the market or at least sign up to a really good free cryptocurrency exchange. BYDFI is doing a $50 reward to those that sign up with the link down in the description below, as well as a 31-day VIP rate, which gives you extremely low trading fees, no spot trading fees, as well as a lot of other very cool perks that are offered on the exchange that not many people can take advantage of here. So make sure to check them out with the link down in the description below. I'll also be sharing later on in today's video how you can earn over $2,000 in free bonus money to trade around with for free. With the link down below. So we'll talk about that later. But with that being said, diving into the technical analysis, starting with XRP, you can see for the most part, cryptos are just consolidating. CoinMarketCap shows we are just consolidating. No movement, no volume. We made a very long video yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember, but we really went into specifics with what exactly is going on in the markets here. We found an article basically talking about how crypto is just stagnant and floating sideways, and we're not seeing any results since the halving where we expected to see it happen. There's a little bit of life left in the market here. Like, there's a small hope that we could see that break, but we're now kind of late on the expectation. Like, where it usually happens after halving, as we've seen in the past, is not happening now, and it's putting people on edge, so they're getting worried here. But you can see overall on XRP, the weekly chart we are in, or this is the monthly. I mean, we can use the monthly for reference. You can see we're in a descending fractal on the monthly. The weekly also shows that here. It's a little bit bigger, easier to tell. Major downtrend you can see in blue. Major downtrend you can see in blue as well. On the bottom here, you can see where we've wicked above it consistently and where we typically reject off of that top resistance in blue is kind of what we're expecting to see happen here, rejection and reversal. Now, we do know Elliott Impulse wave shows 5 points of correction here, 5 points of contact. So we are looking for a break. It is possible, but it is for sure not something that we can, say with 100%, certainty here. There's a chance we could break through resistance and rally up. There's also a bigger one that we could correct down. We don't know how long this is going to trade out for, which is why we're focused on it. So as this consolidates, it's done it in the past here. You can see we've had these movements all the time. This is no exception. You guys got to realize this is not the first time that XRP has been doing this. We consistently have these kind of downtrends at play. It is nothing new. We've seen it so many times here. Something like that or something like that. It really doesn't matter, but you get my point. Is we've had symmetrical triangles. They break down consistently. This is another one forming here where we're filling in the gap. We're looking for the end goal, and if we can get that, we can expect to see either the breakdown, regardless, we'll be prepared for it, or the break up. Either direction, we'll be able to capitalize off it. But now short term, how we can profit off of this in the short term really depends on where we are currently. If we see reversal here, this would be awesome. This is what we're kind of betting on. It's definitely way more aggressive than in the long-term position here, but what we're looking for is a possible reversal up, as it's happened consistently in the past, that after retesting moving average, after using this uptrend here, we usually bounce up and should head higher, and that's pretty much what we're anticipating and expecting. We're looking for a reversal back up. It's a quick one. Get in, get out, because we could dump right after that, but in the short term, we do have this theory that we could be reversing up to here. We're trading at 50 on the RSI. Everything looks good and ready for that swing to the upside here. Now, obviously, we could take advantage, and we are taking advantage of all these trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange. You can see here on my shirt. Really cool. They have XRP to trade, which makes them my favorite. Lots of other exchanges are finally adding back XRP, but BYDFI's had it through and through, which is super cool. But on top of that, not only can you trade XRP, you can long, short, create stop limit orders, leverage trade, take profits, stop losses, market orders. Everything you'd want is offered on BYDFI, including leverage. They even have a welcome rewards bonus and a demo trading account. And this is why I like them so much, because this is how I started. When I first found out about BYDFI, took advantage of whatever reward there is, which is what you should do, completely free. Click this link down in the description, get those rewards, head on over to their demo trading account, learn the exchange, get familiar. They give you $50,000 in free cryptocurrency, monopoly money to practice your skills. Once you've made successful trades, head on over to the rewards task right here, the welcome rewards. You can get as many of these as possible here. There's tons that you can take advantage of and get as many as you can. You can even earn over 5K, which is super cool, in free bonus money. Once you've accumulated that, you head on over to the live account of the live exchange, and all the profit you earn off that free bonus money that you got, you can withdraw completely free. It's basically a way to trade around with somebody else's money, which is super cool. It's an introduction to the exchange, but it's a way that you can take advantage of it. Why I recommend them. So make sure to check out BYDFI down in the description below. But moving forward from BYDFI and XRP to these other cryptos, you can see Solana is forming something else too. We noticed this like yesterday or the day before. Another symmetrical triangle is starting to form here. You can see how this is moving. Now, you can see long-term, we've had these kind of descending fractals. I'm just going to delete them for the sake of keeping things a little bit more sturdy. We can always reference back, but it's no surprise that we're seeing the same stuff happen. We did just recently have a small dip. Again, nothing I'm too worried about. Let's bring that back. Let's delete this. But you can see that we are inside a much larger symmetrical triangle. This comes to end in December, much longer from now. But you can see here we could easily break way sooner. We could dump out of it now, or we can break out of it later here. But we are finding resistances and supports. There's definitely some support we can use as reference, but we only have like 2 points of confirmation on top resistance. So it's not like confirmed or solid just yet. We do need a little bit more, traction for us to make any sort of judgment here. But ideally, I do suspect that we are going to be rallying back up to retest $200. We got real close the other time, but I do think we're going to be heading up there in the near future as well. As for Ethereum, all these cryptos are dead to their rights. Like, they're just consolidating. There's really no major profits to be making or earning off these exchanges just yet. or off these cryptos just yet. We're pretty much back in the dormancy phase where we need a little bit more consolidation before we take advantage of any of these trades moving forward. Same thing with Bitcoin, small ascending fractal. Again, only 2 points of confirmation, not enough to draw out any sort of technical indicators or rule anything out. So we are waiting patiently. And again, just like how the crypto market is pretty much stagnant, so is the stock market, flatlined out. You can see here at about 60 on the dot, flatline, moving sideways. And again, we're looking for that rally to take place. So, or at least some movement, because with this, the longer we're hanging out here, the more chances of us dumping back down. But we'll see. Anywho, that's it for today's video. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. See you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.